Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. Heart Monopoly Anezka is another grade 4 LIR for Bermuda Triangle and has the interesting skill of Auto Vanguard Circle when placed, reveal 10 cards from the top of your deck and shuffle your deck. If all the normal units revealed had different card names, you get one imaginary gift: Force, Excel, and Protect in any order. This is the first time we've seen a clan get gifts outside of its usual type, which is quite nice, though it's likely you will only be able to pull this off once a game. It will be interesting seeing a Force gift on top of an Excel marker though. Rainy Tear Teza is a RR grade 1 with auto rearguard circle. At the end of the battle that it boosted a Vanguard, cost retire this unit, draw a card, then cost counterblast 1 and put a grade 3 from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck and draw a card. Drawing 2 cards is very nice, and recycling grade 3s is also very good for Bermuda Triangles, as they are extremely important to the deck. To help countercharging, we have Equable Courier Spiana, a grade 1 with auto rearguard circle. When placed, you may return a card with the same card name as your grade 3 card on Vanguard circle or rearguard circle from the drop zone to the deck. If you returned, shuffle your deck and countercharge 1. Harder to pull off than other countercharges we've seen, but this is assuming you're not going for the grade 4 build. But as the grade 4s don't counterblast, you don't really need it in there. For Melody build, however, this is very useful. Greenness Energy Surya is a RR grade 2 with auto rearguard circle. When it attacks while not boosted, cost counterblast 1 and increase or decrease the power of this unit until it becomes the same power of one of your Vanguards until the end of the battle. This could be a lot more worthwhile than the cards we've seen that get 5 or 10,000 power through counterblast, depending on how you play. But this is a build sensitive card and not for just shoving in your deck. However, if you put most of your Force gifts on your Vanguard circle, then this can reap the benefits of that too. Friendly High Touch Choltia is the last of the Bermudas for this week, and has the strong skill of auto rearguard circle. When it attacks, if your opponent called a total of 2 or more Guardians during this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 power until the end of the battle. So you'll likely attack with this unit last, as it gives you the best chance of getting the power buff. And with Force gifts under her, she'll just become even harder to guard. For Royal Paladin, we have Blaster Javelin, a RR grade 1 with continuous rearguard circle. During the battle that it boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Blaster or Arc Saber in its card name, this unit gets plus 2,000 power and auto rearguard circle when it boosts. If you have 6 units with Blaster in their different card names, choose a rearguard in your opponent's front row and bind it. Getting rid of a unit for free each turn is very good, and you are binding your cards, so it gets past things like Promised Daughter, meaning nearly everything is a target for him, excluding the Artemis cards. The boss of all the blasters, Messianic Lord Blaster, is finally here as a grade 3. Messianic Lord Blaster is the VR, and his first ability is Continuous Vanguard Circle during your turn. If you have 6 units with Blaster and their different card names, this unit gets power and critical of all of your rear guards. This is very powerful, probably will put him at plus 50 plus K power and 6 criticals, meaning one hit will finish off your opponent. Though it is powerful, it does require a fair bit of setup, so I think it's fine that blasters have this. His second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle. When your drive check reveals a blaster in its card name, you may call it to open rearguard circle. So you can activate his skill during the battle phase, which could be a nice surprise and means your opponent's 2 to pass could easily shatter by calling maybe just 1 blaster to the field. Kagroget Wyvern Strike Gajeelbird, a grade 2 with auto rearguard circle. When your other Flame Dragon is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, this unit gets plus 5,000 power till the end of the turn. Now from the looks of it, Draconic Overlord the Great can bring back Neo Flame, which would be 2 placements of Flame Dragons, getting this unit a nice 10k extra power. If this set brings more ways of superior calling, this could be very strong, as currently Kogro don't have to change up the field once they have enough units. Dead Armor Dragon is a Shadow Paladin promo and is a grade 1 with 5,000 power and has auto rearguard circle. When your unit attacks, cost Soul Blast 1, retire this unit, and until the end of the battle, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, he or she must call 2 or more at the same time. Now this is good for multiple reasons. Shadow Paladin were in dire need of double Garda, as it will help push against Protect clans, and also its self-retire makes Gust Blast the Dragon get more powerful and gain a crit. And finally, as I've said before, with 5,000 power cards, the main can bring it out for free for extra value. Also, Darkside Trumpeter can bring it out. Shredding White Blade Lepedium is a grade 2 promo for Link Joker and has the skill of auto rearguard circle. When your opponent's rearguard is bound by your card's ability, cost counterblast 1 and bind all the rearguards in the same column as this unit face down. This means if your opponent's unit gets bound in the right column, and this is in the left column, you can bind all the units in the left column. But this does include your units, which may be a peek into what we'll see from Messiah's playstyle. Now you may have seen a preview of Death Army Lady, a black and white image with no skill or power previously, and you may be excited to see Bushiroad redeem the Death Army gang, but unfortunately, like Death Army guys, she is another vanilla with no shield. Maybe one day we'll see Death Army be something. And finally, we have two special series start decks, one for Blaster Blade and one for Blaster Dark. They will contain mostly reprints except new critical triggers for the clans, which means you'd be able to run 12 crits if you wanted, and has new artwork of Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark. They will also contain one non-foil copy of King of Knights Alfred and Phantom Blaster Dragon, much like Dragonic Overlord the Ace reprint in the Kai Legend deck. And that is everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next, and we'll probably see another VR for Extra Booster Set 6, probably Kagura or Nova Grappler. So I hope to see you then. Bye!